Do not miss this opportunity. The great banking reset is here, and most people are working to get rich quick when this is the opportunity to get wealthy for sure. Remember, as we look this way, there's always another narrative going on this way. In today's video, I'm going to break down how they're digitizing the whole banking system. Now, there's a word that you need to write down, and I'm going to repeat over and over again, just like I repeat everything until it's ingrained in our subconscious mind. Infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. It's time to change your mentality on investing. Everybody needs to read the book Intelligent Investor. I think it's over my shoulder there. It is an important book. You have to stop investing in the emotional markets. You need to start investing in companies and understand what is actually happening to our economy, what is actually happening to the infrastructure. And if you pick a few winners, it could radically transform your family's life. So let's buckle up and let's dive right in. On the back end of every video, I share with you exactly what I'm doing. All right, so let's dive right in. Man, this is getting wild. Okay, so first thing I'm going to show you is I wanted to bring this up. There's a lot of things going on where there's so much supporting crypto in Congress now. I mean, it's like we need to bring crypto into America now. We need to bring innovation. Well, we're the most innovative country, but in the regards to blockchain, in regards to cryptocurrency, in regards to regulation, we are actually the choo-choo train. So we're trying to get back on track there. So the next 6 months, when they've been focused on this presidential election, it's turning into a Bitcoin. I mean, Trump is talking at the Bitcoin conference, guys. So we're going to listen to Patrick Menhenry. He gives a speech supporting repealing Biden's veto, preventing regulated financial firms from custody crypto. I've been telling you guys since 2020, your bank is going to want to custody your crypto. The bank that told you and the bank that shut down your account, the bank that wouldn't let you transact with crypto firms is going to be begging to custody your crypto. Check it out.
This, Mr. Speaker, because there's a lot of gibberish that I've just heard about this vote being an endorsement of President Biden or something like that. And I don't want to get into that debate. I don't. And the question of whether or not the president cares about the veto or is going to look through the vote count on this day or whatever else, or the politics of what's happening in the hallways here with all my Democrat colleagues being asked about the president. And I'm trying to withhold from opining about those things. And I see in press reports that the president's really dialed in between 10 and 4, and this vote being at 1 p.m., perhaps he's going to look at the vote total, perhaps. But that's all conjecture, and I don't want to get into the conjecture of this stuff. It's not part of the decorum of the House here. The substance here is about digital assets. And what we've shown in this chamber with a 2/3 vote, 71 Democrats joining with just about every Republican, saying we want a market structure so we can develop the next generation of internet technology here in the United States, have consumer protection, safety and soundness ensured, that we can have the best capital markets on the globe and capital attracted from around the globe here in the United States so it can be deployed safely. And then cutting edge technologies and digital assets, just as we have this debate on AI. We voted with a 2/3 vote to have a regulatory regime that looks like our capital markets for crypto. And my colleagues, after 21 voted to repeal this stupid this ill-fitting, ill-designed, poorly thought out accounting standard that says crypto is not a real asset and we're going to treat it as this other thing, so it can't be in regulated finance. We had 21 Democrats vote with us to repeal this rule. Then we had 71 Democrats vote for a full market structure for crypto. So I would say those 50 Democrats who voted on the larger regulatory package on crypto, look at this anew. And if you want to send the message that you're pro-crypto, you want to send the message to your voters that you're pro-crypto, and you want to protect their assets, those 50 that voted for the market structure but didn't vote for this should vote with us.
Yes.
We should have a 2/3 vote of this House to repeal this ill-designed accounting standard. This is not a marker of presidential leadership. What we've heard from this administration is all over the map on what they want to do with crypto. And now they're contorting themselves as the election gets closer And so let's just do the right thing. Let's support sound policy. Let's override this veto, send a message that America will remain the best place in the world to deploy capital.
Amen.
And the best cutting edge technology.
Amen.
With consumer protection.
Amen.
And law-abiding rights connected with those digital assets.
Okay, cool. So this is awesome, man. I mean, this is beautiful for all of you guys. Congratulations who held the line, man. I mean, you're here now. Now, here's where the emotional part comes into this, right? So I'm going to do look at CPI numbers tomorrow. We looked at the job reports. So the job reports, Gonzo just sent over me the CPI. CPI is favorable, right? Inflation is cooling. So we may see a rate drop in September. So I'll dive into that tomorrow. Abs from Good Morning Crypto, the greatest host in the world, sent just in Goldman Sachs 1.64 trillion assets is 1.64 trillion in assets, is launching 3 tokenized projects in 2024. Okay, so I watched this whole thing. So Jerome Powell testified yesterday before the House, and I just wanted you to hear this one part right here. Again, write down the word infrastructure. Okay, that's where I'm heavily focusing on my investments, on the infrastructural changes of our monetary system.
I would like to switch gears to the discount window, please. Chairman, we've heard that the discount window is behind the times in terms of its operations. We also continue to hear that efforts to modernize the discount window and encourage its use will be ineffective without reducing the associated stigma. The usability of the discount window is an important tool for banks that need liquidity. Just wanted to get a sense of efforts under community, and it's very helpful to the banks, the commercial banks.
Let's see what happened. I don't know what just happened. My apologies. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. Let's see.
So we do take part in many of those things, especially at the staff level. And as you know, there's a lot of focus on in the intelligence community, and it's very helpful to the banks, the commercial banks, and to us. But we're certainly very focused on those issues. We've got a strong team. Of course, you're never able to sleep on cyber risk, but you know, we just keep fighting it. I would like to switch gears to the discount window.
Okay,
please.
here it is. I don't know what just happened and restarted, but this is what I want you to hear.
Chairman, we've heard that the discount window is behind the times in terms of its operations. We also continue to hear that efforts to modernize the discount window and encourage its use will be ineffective without reducing the associated stigma. The usability of the discount window is an important tool for banks that need liquidity. Just wanted to get a sense of efforts underway to make the discount window a more realistic option for banks that need liquidity.
So it's a couple of things. First, it is we need to modernize our infrastructure. You know, the discount window in our system is not a primary source of credit. It's a source for banks that they can use under certain circumstances. So, but we know that the infrastructure is a little tired, and we're investing in that and making it more user friendly and all that. So that's a big project that's going on. Sorry, the second point was
okay. I just wanted you to hear that part. That was a long run to get there, but okay. So I keep diving deeper into documents. I'm just making sure this is how I do my investments. I'm going deeper and deeper now. I've shared this with you guys. In 2012, I was in banking school. Sorry, I just forgot the acronym. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I was in banking school. And so in banking school from 2012 to 2000, my brain just glitched just like that computer. The 2012 to 2013, when we left school, consumer banking school, sorry about that. So from 2012 to 2013, in between those 2 school years, they reached out to us and said, we're switching to fintech. So we were in a simulation model, right? And inside the simulation model, CBA, Executive Banking School. So inside that simulation model, we basically competed within a bank, right? And so we're like, interesting, fintech, financial technology. So now we weren't talking cryptocurrency, but it was an infrastructural change. So in the college areas in the sim, we started taking out bank branches, bringing in just ATMs and online banking, bill pay, and our bank shot up in the sim model, right? We're like, wait a minute. So this infrastructural change was happening since 2012. And remember, I've shared with you guys all the big changes that happened in 2012. And now we're experiencing 12 years later. They were preparing us for this, guys. This is not something. So now you and I are waiting to see which one of our investments are going to be part of the public-private sector and that are going to survive regulation. So again, KPMG, Banking Blueprint for Cryptocurrency. So how banks compete in the digital world has forever changed due to the growing market acceptance of crypto assets, the rapid advancement of cryptocurrency technology, and the at-scale participation of financial institutions in the crypto market. Okay. Case in point, institutional crypto assets adoption is driving innovation in core banking products and services across custody, brokerage, trade, clearing, settlement, payments, lending, and more. At the same time, a new operational infrastructure for banking is emerging, which has set the foundation for resilience and growth in a fast-changing industry. So the paper aims to help businesses and technologies and leaders in banking industries capitalize on the opportunities in the growing crypto market. So it breaks down all the different things, guys. In time, it is time for banks to engage in crypto customers, 3 promising areas of crypto innovation, bank blueprint for the crypto world. It's pretty neat article. I was going to dive into this other one, but my computer's acting a little wonky, so I'm just going to come back with you guys. So my whole point behind all of this and why I show you stuff very, very repetitively, that's how I live my life. I've been repeating the same behaviors over and over again for a long enough period of time until it gets ingrained in my subconscious mind, until it becomes an unconscious activity. And so I repeat the same things because I know that when I access new knowledge, I must repeat it for a long enough period of time where it just becomes unconscious, like a child riding a bike, right? You got to get back on. You got to get back on. You got to get back on. First of all, you have to create financial literacy. You have to know what money is. It's just debt, guys. So every time you get paid for trading your hard-earned time for money, when you get paid, you're putting in a bank and they're putting your money to work. You should put your money to work, right? You worked for that money. You traded time for that money. When you get that money, when you put it into a bank, on top of your number 2, which is debts and non-negotiables, getting discipline. So you get really serious about your debts, get them down to what you just need. What's the non-negotiables you need to survive within this moment in time? It's not time to go buy stuff right now, guys. And you reduce debts and you look at your non-negotiables and you create some cash flow. That extra cash flow in your bank, it should be moving. They are moving your money. They're lending out $9 of every $10. So that's how I operate like a bank. That's how I do it. So any excess capital on top of my bills, my, paying my companies, my employees, all that different stuff, is we work to move that capital around the risk pyramid. Some of the capital goes into high risk, high return, which for me, it's crypto assets. When I have profits or excess, I bring it down the risk pyramid. I put my house money and I put it into insurance. I insure my money. I do it for 3 reasons: protect my principal, I can borrow against it tax-free. It's always great to borrow against your assets tax-free. Okay. And number 3 is I can compound my money every 7 years at 10%. Okay. I love that. It makes me feel secure. But remember, I'm taking house money from crypto, house money, and I'm securing house money. Most people are taking the house money and buying a big house and a car and a Lambo and all these things because they've been so emotional about this market and they finally get it. And it's like, oh, wow, I get to buy all. No, you don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. Your job is to create freedom with this newfound wealth. That's when you buy the stuff. Once you find the newfound freedom with assets that are cash generating, that will pay for the net, that will secure your family, where your bills are paid, everything is taken care of, then you start buying the things you want. You have to switch the brain. On top of that, I love businesses, information technology, and attention. You got all this, I get to work from all over the world, wherever I go. I need a microphone and a computer. And it's such a phenomenal time right now. Phenomenal time. And the last thing I want to talk about is real estate. That's what we're heading into. So we're getting our team all built out, and we're going to head into real estate. We're going to be doing multifamily. I'm looking at Section 8. So one of the biggest things I want to talk about too is diversification. Like in each category, I'm working to be diversified. In cryptocurrency, I'm diversified across gaming, infrastructure, supply chain. Okay, within business, we're in information technology, attention, and education. So we're diversified in business, right? Some are doing well and some are struggling right now. If you look at precious metals, that's pretty simple. Silver, but my gold is Bitcoin. And then for real estate, like I'm talking about diversification within real estate. What I want to see with our team and what we build is I want to see diversification, some Section 8, multifamily, maybe some commercial, things like that. And so we want to not only be diversified within an asset class, but outside the asset classes, right? That's how you beat these waves of energy. Because if you're in a vertical strategy, go to school, get a job, get a 401k. Well, what if the 401k collapses, guys? All that hard work you did at the bottom was for nothing. Think about that. Or if you're just going to a job and then you just have crypto, what if crypto does collapse, guys? That's all for nothing. So when you profit, you want to pull, diversify. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, Follow rule number 1, Warren Buffett. So if you need any support around retirement strategies, click the link down below. You can fill out a needs assessment or click my social media platform, dink, and you'll see a needs assessment. And yeah, my team members will reach out to you, the qualified team member. And yeah, we can help you in the United States and Canada as well. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. As we always say, Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.